Hey guys, I'm here today with my July book haul. Big fat stack of books. So yeah, let's get started. So I want to get the biggest book out of the way, and that is Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Oh my gosh, so much excitement surrounding this book. I'm not going to talk too much about it. If you want to hear my thoughts on it, I released 2 videos last week. One, brief impressions for those who don't want any spoilers, and then a full-on book review full of spoilers. But yeah, really cool, really exciting, very happy to add this to my collection. The next book I got is quite a different one for me. I've definitely read stuff in this genre before, but not a lot recently, and that is Elizabeth Strep by Olive Kitteridge. Yeah, what I mean by other genre is that it's sort of I describe this book as very much, literary fiction, set in a small town in coastal Maine, about normal, average lives and, the pains of, being a human. So no dystopia, robots, pirates, or magic. Which is fine because this book is just written absolutely amazingly. It is so good, and I've been reading it, I've been laughing, I've been crying. It's just so well done. It's exactly the book I needed, and in a weird way, I would never have thought that it was. And I'm definitely gonna seek out other stuff by her. It's really well done. The next book I picked up was Time Riders by Alex Scarrow, and this is about these 3 kids from different eras in time. They all at the very beginning are about to die, but then get saved by this organization known as the Time Riders, and they're an organization that goes around stopping people from messing around with time. And it sounds really cool. Supposedly in this book, the bad guy in the book is trying to kill Hitler so that Hitler is never born. But then it turns out that this bad guy is actually more evil than Hitler or something like that. So it's got kind of pretty crazy moral dilemmas and fun time travel ridiculousness in it. And it sounds really fun. I can't wait to give it a try. Then the other book I picked up was Shade's Children by Garth Nix. A colleague was telling me about this, and it sounded really cool. Garth Nix is the writer who did Sabriel. This is one of his lesser-known books, and is set in some post-apocalyptic future with scary robots and stuff. And it sounds really cool, so I thought maybe I'd give it a try. Then the next book I picked up was William Gibson, Pattern Recognition. William Gibson is one of my favorite writers. I've read 2 or 3 of his books now. This is one of his later mid-career books, and it's the first book he wrote in that was sort of not science fiction. It's still shelved in the science fiction section, but it's set much more present day than his other books, and I can't wait to give it a read because I know a lot of people have spoken highly of this book. Then next is China Miéville's The Scar. And I love China Miéville, everything I've read by him. I haven't read, this is the second in one of his trilogies, the first one being Perdido Street Station. Unfortunately, I still haven't read Perdido Street Station, but the reason I picked up The Scar, I saw it at the cafe where I like to go, and they have a little bookshelf of books they're selling. And this is the original cover to The Scar, which I prefer to the new one. So I was really happy to get this edition of it. So yeah, can't wait to finally get through Perdido Street Station and then start The Scar. And then the last book I picked up, I actually got this sent in to work, and that is Coderdojo, Create with Code. And this is some book that's all about creating your own website, and it teaches you how to do it. I haven't followed the steps, but it'd be really interesting and neat to code my own website. I'd really like to do that. Really, I'd just like to get a website. So I don't know, this might be really helpful. Though if you guys know of any good blogs or websites or things to do if you want to start a website and you need help, I'd love to hear what you guys have done, or good resources that exist out there. Anyways guys, that was my book haul. I can't wait to finish these and tell you all about them. Please let me know if you've read any of them and what you thought, or you have any other recommendations for me. Please let me know down in the comments. If you like this video, please like it, and if you really like this video, please subscribe. Until next time, happy reading. Bye bye bye.